Ladies and gentlemen, welcome tonight to another edition of the custom schedule season on NASCAR 21 Ignition, the fifth race of the year, as we head to Darlington for the first time this season in the Goodyear 400 Darlington Throwback race. No throwback scheme for ourselves, of course, because we have our selected driver that you guys, the fans, voted before the start of the season, Christopher Bell, and he's only got two paid schemes, still waiting on the first DLC whenever that is going to end up coming out. So right now, the only two schemes we have is Ream and DeWalt. We've raced two with each. We'll just go with Ream again here tonight. It has been a rough go as of late, or at least to start the season through the first four races for Christopher Bell. 4 DNFs in the first four races. Has to make it to the end of a race sometime soon, or he is going to have to be banking on a win if he's going to want to make it into the playoffs. 4 different winners in the first 4 races, 3 of which were his Joe Gibbs Racing teammates of Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, and Martin Truex Jr. And Cody Ware pulled off the upset win in a wild card race at Circuit of the Americas. Like, share, and subscribe for more daily NASCAR content as we're about to get into this race. But first, a look at the starting lineup. Kyle Busch will be on the pole for the second time this season. Outside front row, William Byron with his second front row start of the year. Chase Elliott and Brad Keselowski will be in row 2. Kevin Harvick and Matt DiBenedetto, couple Fords in row 3. Martin Truex Jr. and Tyler Reddick, the sophomore driver, will be in row 4, with Chris Buescher and Joey Logano rounding out the top 10 in row number 5. We are about to get into this race today. Joshua Rumsey, Patrick Shadley, Tim Irvin, Dark Crypto, Ashton G, and many others welcome into the stream in the first couple minutes. And now we'll let Alex Hayden take it away. $25 if I win today. Oh my goodness. We're going to be lucky to get to the end of the race.
Welcome to the Lady in Black, Darlington Raceway, the site of the first 500-mile race in NASCAR history. I'm Alex Hayden, and we're here at one of the toughest tracks on the schedule. This is a racetrack so tough that the drivers will need to focus on racing the track before they even worry about racing their own competition. Drivers are ready. The pre-race festivities have finished, and we're about ready to get racing at the track that's too tough to tame.
Alrighty. Trust me when I say I practiced a lot for this one. This is a very, very slick racetrack. Of course, we know the surface very worn out. The 750 horsepower low downforce package gonna make the car slick. And so is the weather. 84 degrees for this race today. It is a scorcher underneath a clouded sky at the Darlington Raceway. Billy Kramer, Jackson Thomas, Christopher Blevins as well. Oh, man. Almost dying here. Christopher Blevins, welcome to the stream as well. I just had a bologna sandwich a little bit ago, and it was like one of the, the oatmeal, bread, and I think I got one of the oats lodged in my throat. I think we're all right. All right. Let's get into this race. A different approach to this one. I did not qualify because I wanted to start at the back. Why would you want to start at the back at Darlington? Well, I want to take it easy at the start of the race. We do have a decent race car. We'll see what will come of it. 400 miles, 293 laps. Then we're underway at Darlington. The Goodyear 400. Good jump on the initial start there for Christopher Bell. Clearing Timmy Hill. For a brief moment, Hill just flies right back around him. Why are we loose? Hang on. Wait just a minute. What am I setting? Run stable. Custom. Everything's off. We'll try this again. Oh my goodness. Gap24, welcome to the stream as well. Finished the full race at Michigan today. There you go. Yeah, I saw Joshua Rumsey did as well. Okay, no, it took you 4 hours, my goodness. Alright, green flag in the air again.
Got one left.
Kyle Busch leads the field with a green.
Stay right.
Mentioned the car could get very, very loose at this racetrack. I wasn't even trying to push it that hard. Once you get up to speed, it's not as bad. But we haven't, or I should say I haven't gone more than 25 laps into a run, so who knows what the tire wear is going to be looking like at this slick racetrack. Imagine. What? Why is he telling me to pit? He's telling me to pit after lap 1. These tires are like a cheese grater here. I'll taking it super, super easy here in the early going. Seemed like we had a long run car in practice.
Bring it to us this lap.
I don't. Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts if every single lap he's telling me to pit. For Crypto, welcome to the stream. Ashley G, welcome. Cars want to pull to the left quite a bit down the straightaways. Goal for Christopher Bell today: make it to the end. Hopefully, we don't get any accidents. And the least amount of Darlington stripes, the better, because you don't want to blow a tire.
This lap. Pit.
Goodness, this is gonna get annoying with that crew chief telling me to pit every lap 293 times. Make it 50 if I. Hey, you got a deal. You got a deal. This is gonna be. I feel like I should get some sort of bonus if I could just make it to the end of the race. Michael Mantle, welcome to the stream as well. Gonna try to look at the chat as much as I can. It's a very challenging racetrack as it is, especially in this game, a very difficult game at that. Tough to drive the cars on the 750 horsepower racetracks. Bell had a really good corner through 1 and 2 that time. Got a little loose off turn 2, almost stepped over the edge a little bit too much, but he's closed in on the back of the 66. Got Quinn Half in front of him. Bell just looking to finish the race today. That is the goal. Try to finish first race of the custom schedule season. I did record the Daytona Road Course for the career mode. That will be on the channel tomorrow. So tomorrow night will be a premiere at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Daytona Road Course for the NASCAR 21 Ignition career mode. Got off of work early today, so I was like, all right, let's record a career mode episode, so that will be coming your guys' way tomorrow.
Pit. This lap. Pit.
He keeps telling me to pit every lap. I'm not going to know exactly when to pit. We're going to pit as soon as we see other cars pit. I don't want to risk it anymore this season like we did at Coda. That backfired because that looked like a race we not only could have gotten to the finish, but could have had about a top 5. You know, the point situation Bell's in to start the season. It's going to be interesting. Good run there, but Bell had to lift off the exit of turn 4. He's going to be very, very patient. This is only a 400-mile race. It's not the Southern 500, so that's a bright side, at least for the 20 of Bell. They're 2x2 up here at the back of the pack, though. That's a little leery. I'm just kind of waiting for the car in front of him to make a mistake. It's going to be really, really difficult when the leaders catch us in lap traffic, but it might be a little bit. Again, although kind of labeled as an intermediate track with it being about a mile and a fairly length, the largest track on the circuit in which the 750 horsepower low downforce package is used for the NASCAR Cup Series. Again, our first trip of 2 to Darlington. The Southern 500 will be the second to last race of the regular season. And that will also be a night race. This is a day race. Overcast skies for this one might help the 84-degree temperatures. We're not making it too slick. We'll have to wait and see.
Clear.
Really tight in the dirty air that time for Bell. Once Timmy Hill got to the inside of Quinn Houghton, they went double wide in front of him. That car wanted to go straight up to the wall. Not to make contact there. Almost 3 wide down the back straightaways. They enter into turn 3. I do wreck in this game, so they've got to be careful. Oh, a little contact with the left rear of Quinn Howell. Big loose moment after the contact that time for Bell, and a great save.
All right, bring it to us this lap.
That could have been really bad. Quinn Howell still ended up gaining a spot down the front stretch on David Reagan, who got checked up behind Josh Balicki. Bell got way out of the gas. He didn't jam the brakes when he started sliding there. Just got out of the gas and let the car kind of turn itself. Straighten itself back out. Might be the longest I've gone into a race this season without any contact. 10 laps, and it comes at the track that's too tough to tame right here in Darlington. Bell looking underneath the 36. Not quite going to get there off the exit of the corner. You guys are going to see me run at the back quite a bit at the beginning. I'm hoping that we have a fast enough pit crew that maybe gain some spots there. But they are 2 by 2 at the back of the pack right now. It is very tough for Christopher Bell. No sign of the leaders yet. It's probably going to be when Bell will have to try and hustle, but he wants to get through this traffic. Before that, maybe the leaders will get caught up with the way that they are running 2 by 2. A lot of the field inside the top 30, close to the top 25. Seems to be pulling away from pretty much everybody outside the top 30. The bad part, though, about Bell not qualifying for this race today. Definitely doesn't want to take it 3 wide, and he's just kind of boxed in with the 2 by 2 traffic in front of him, just trying to hold on to the race car in dirty air. A little bit of contact to the left rear. Went half a few laps ago. The only contact he's made with anybody in this race. Can you imagine us going the full race without a Darlington strike? In this game of all games? No new patch coming into the night. I haven't really checked their Twitter in a few days, not since I left for Martinsville Saturday, so I have no clue if they have anything being made up yet. This is going to be a dangerous situation here for Bell. 3 wide. Doesn't want to do it. This is a very tight situation. And he got a little loose. As he was 3 wide, was able to catch the car and get way out of the gas there. Definitely 3 wide at Darlington is not a very good place to be. It almost bit Christopher Bell there. You can just tell he wants to get going.
Pit this lap. Pit.
He knows he's faster.
Pit this lap. Pit.
Really trying to work the throttle. Remember, no grip strip off the exit of turn 2. That is not paved like it is in real life. It's only paved for the Southern 500. But I guess as far as the Goodyear 400 goes, it's pretty accurate with the racetrack. It doesn't look very bumpy in this game. It kind of feels smooth, but you can definitely tell there's a lot of tire wear because the car is loosening up quite a bit even after just 17 laps. Really having to work the throttle side by side with Quinn Howell. Can't quite clear him off the exit of turn 2, though. Oh, Howell tried to pull down in front of Bell. He was not clear. Contact was made that kind of moved Howell out of the way on his own. It allows for Bell to use the old bump and run. That was all Howell's fault, though. Now he's trying to go to work on the 66 of Timmy Hill. A pass made into turn 1, so a clean pass on Hill. Reagan looking to try and make a pass perhaps on Josh Balicki. Balicki almost got into the wall. Almost made it past halfway 2 races this season. Sorry, 1 race this season. Wait, yeah, 2 races, my bad. Sure, Bristol only think we were a bunch of laps down, but all the tracks, you would have told me we could have finished in the first 5 races. Darlington probably would have been the last one. 5 wide at Darlington. I don't even want to think of going 3 wide again if I could help it. Everybody's holding the bottom right in front of Bell, though. It's going to be really tough to pass cars in this race today. Reagan again trying to make a pass on the 52. He gets down low. He just can't actually make it work. Bell's going to try the high side. Thought about it. It's back down to the bottom. Definitely don't want to brake too hard going into the corner. I did right there. I didn't slide like, but man, in practice, I kid you not, the first I couldn't get a full lap in the first 5 attempts I tried in practice. Trying to just really practice on the brakes. Really loose in 1 and 2. Kind of right there, just kind of overcooked it into the corner just a little bit. And the only 2 spots that Bell was able to gain, he loses right back. All in 1 corner. Can run below the apron, but you can't carry a lot of speed down there. You almost can't really be on the brakes while you're down there either.
Alright, bring it to us this lap.
Working the high side through 1 and 2. Car wiggling around a bit. 66 might have hit the wall off the exit of turn 2. Really close. Quinn Halp trying to block down the back straightaway right now. Bell sends it into turn 3 pretty hard. Starting to feel maybe a little bit more comfortable with the car. He's a dirt track racer. He can handle a loose race car at times. He slides by Quinn Halp.
Pit. This lap. Pit.
Crew chief's driving me nuts. It's only lap 23. If anything's going to break the concentration of Christopher Bell, it's going to be his crew chief.
Clear all around.
I mean, this is a handful of a race car right now. Bell's got to go. I mean, he's losing a lot of time to the leaders.
Clear. Pit, this lap. Pit.
I should say the leaders are gaining on him quite a bit. He can't get through the traffic. He's back to 38th again. Starts the corner on the outside, cuts it down in the center.
Car right.
Really loose, though. He just can't stay underneath the 36 and David Reagan. 66 and Timmy Hill's going to try the outside. Bell drives it in a little bit harder. Clear entry up the hill he goes. Barely kept it off the wall as he picks the throttle back up. And actually, that really worked out well for him. It looked like it was going to be pretty bad, but that goes to show how hard he was pushing it that time. Making the pass on David Reagan. Contact with the 52.
Clear.
Licky hit him back.
Got one right.
And again, Bell gets out of the gas, falls back to last after the contact. Oh my goodness. Like when they broke apart from each other, the Licky just kind of ran the 20 of Bell right back down the track again. Oh wow, look at the rear of the car slide out that time off the exit of turn 4.
Alright, bring it to us this lap.
I don't know how many laps you can really go on tires here at Darlington, but I can tell you right now, I want new tires. This is insane. Credit to the game for the tire wear being accurate, though. Again, there are good features with this game. It's just, if the game just doesn't crash. I will say I didn't have many issues with that at the Daytona Road Course we were recording earlier for the career mode.
Alright, bring it to us this lap.
About as entertaining of a battle for 35th as you can get, and Bell finally hits the wall. A little loose off the exit of turn 2. It spins for an eternity in this game also. And he has a flat left front now. And he's trying to get the car going in the right direction again. Oh, don't want to spin the car out.
Clear.
Got to go for minimal repairs. Bell creeping into the pit lane right now. I'm not sure what the pit road speed limit was, but backed it down to 40 miles an hour. There's Bell in that final pit box. Where's the caution? Oh, we don't get cautions in this game. If you're new. Yeah, it definitely feels smoother than what it does in the Heat games, but the lack of grip is definitely there. As you saw off turn 2. I mean, Bell was holding on for dear life for about 26 laps, and it hasn't hit the outside wall yet. I'm not sure how much speed they killed out of the race car, but nosing it in with the left front down the back straightaway, that was tough. Maybe with the slower speeds, hopefully the car handles better. I doubt it, but we'll see. Maybe a little bit of separation is what Bell needed. He's going to have fresher tires right now, too. Everybody else will still have to pit. The problem is obviously he lost a lot of time sitting down the backstretch before trying to get the car corrected back in the right direction again. Why not full repair? Because the full repair just doesn't seem like it works that much in the game. Spinning the tires there coming out of the pit lane. No traffic around Bell as he pulls onto the racetrack. 4 seconds behind him is the 18 of Kyle Busch. Fresh tires back on the 20. Pushed a little too hard that time in turns 1 and 2. Don't really want to burn the tires off of it too early in the run. Some nice, good, clean, fast laps in here. 29.666 that last time. Move it in really deep. Definitely faster than Busch on the racetrack when he's trying to push the car on fresher tires. I noticed Quinn Halp's got a throwback scheme. That RCA car is a throwback scheme that he ran in the race this season. Everybody did miss Bell, by the way, when he had spun towards the back of the pack, as it was really loose on entry that time into 1 and 2. The leaders haven't really caught the back of that lap traffic quite yet. Look how quickly Bell was able to catch the back of the pack. Problem is now he's got to make passes. The good news is, again, he's got fresher tires. Try and rip around these guys as he runs into the back of the 36. David Reagan. Allowed the 66 of Timmy Hill to get back by. Whoa, loose moment that time for Bell, and he earns his first Darlington stripe on the outside of the racetrack. In turns 1 and 2.
Clear.
Wiggle in that dirty air.
Got one right. Clear. Got one right.
Nice big checkup. That time it was Timmy Hill. Watch you getting all that contact. To the left rear of David Reagan. Wearing the bumpers out here. Both Bell's front bumper and the rear bumper of some of the cars at the back of the pack right now.
Stay left. Clear.
Gets around David Reagan. Ray at 4, and gets around Josh Balicki as well. Clean pass on Balicki at 52. Underneath the 96 of Ty Dillon. Backs out of the corner a little bit earlier. Really rolls the center pretty well.
Clear. stay left. Clear, clear, clear. Car right. Clear all around.
Got around the 77 of Haley. Haley and his throwback scheme in this game, too. Not all of them have throwback schemes, but some of them do.
Got one
Oh
right.
my goodness.
Clear, clear, clear.
53 car Joey Gates just about pinched Bell off the exit of
Got
turn
one right.
2. He did not stay wide like Bell wanted him to there.
Clear, clear. Stay left.
Nice to see Bell making
Clear,
nice
clear.
clean passes. Throwback scheme for the lip NASCAR as well. Wish we had our throwback scheme. I can't remember what Bell used for his throwback scheme this season. The race is so far towards the beginning of the year, kind of like ours is on this custom schedule. And I'm not exactly sure. You guys will have to let me know down in the comment section what Christopher Bell's throwback scheme was this season. I honestly just can't remember. Xerox scheme, really nice.
Stay left,
Alan
stay left.
Kulwicki throwback
Clear, clear,
scheme
clear.
for, I believe it was an Alan Kulwicki throwback scheme. Driven by Corey LaJoy for Spire Motorsports in that 7 car. A lot of speed in the middle of 1 and 2 that time. You definitely put the car on edge when that happens. And we got 1 car diving onto pit road, so about lap 38, we're seeing some green flag pit stops. So that's pretty accurate with real life because of the tire wear at Darlington is why they want to pit a little sooner. I wonder if we can take it further on fuel and try to get laps back that way. That's going to be risky at this track, though.
All clear.
15 car. James Davidson kind of turned up a little bit. Maybe he has a Tim Richmond throwback. They're just going to watch the cars coming out of the pits here. Or I should say not so much coming out of the pits, but going into the pits. Big stack up that time. That's going to allow
Clear,
Bell
clear,
to pass
clear, clear.
2
Got one
cars,
right.
maybe? No, can't
Still
quite
next to you.
clear the 51
Clear,
of
clear.
Cody Ware yet. Drive it really deep into turn 1. Let's get by the 51 of Ware. Definitely get more and more comfortable the more laps we're getting into this race. But now everybody else is going to have fresher tires than us when we come back up. EV Forever 85, welcome to the stream. Future holder of bananas in mouth. The most bananas in mouth. Welcome to the stream. I didn't see most in there at first. Bell's still lapped out. Wonder if some of these lap cars end up hitting if Bell will cycle out in front of him. Even though he lost a lot of time just because of how much more time he has really picked up over recent laps. This is a fun track to drive in this game though when there's no glitches. Which I didn't really have any glitches in practice. It's just very difficult. Very, very difficult racetrack. Kind of got to feather the throttle off the exit of turn 2. Burp the gas. Just keep the car from wanting to spin out. Last lap was a 30.809. Fast lap of the race still for Bell.
Stay right.
So
Stay
he goes
right.
wide.
Go
There
on.
goes Keselowski on fresh tires. Blowing right by him. That would be the difference in the tire wear.
Car right.
Bell's just gonna have to
Clear,
try not to
clear,
get
clear.
ran over. Oh, to the outside goes Chris Buescher, and Bubba Wallace piles into him. Oh man, and now the tire is gone.
Clear, 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 clear.
Bell just got ran over by the cars on fresher tires. Oh my gosh.
Car right.
I mean, this car's just not, this is going to be the big stack up of the race. This could cause a
Stay
caution.
right. Clear, clear, clear.
Probably not. Bell stalled again. Oh man, we got a car flipping on the front stretch. That's Kevin Harvick. Oh, this is going to get ugly. They're still wrecking. Oh, another big crash. Up and over goes a Rick Ware car. We finally have a caution after so many cars were piling into one another. Full damage repair here. No adjustments to the 20 of Bell. First caution of the race today. Look at how severely torn off the front of the 20 car of Bell is. Wondering if that was going to end up happening with how long that wreck was before the caution had actually waved. And the patch repair is on the way for the 20 of Bell. Spun twice. Busher almost pulled clear on the outside. Game not accurate with the restarts, but this time no issue with the restarting. Said we blew a tire. Are you serious? How did we blow a tire on the restart? Like, we went green and then all of a sudden it just said you blew a tire. And Bell's got a blown tire. He scored 34th. I think some drivers DNF'd that were involved in that accident. I mean, Bell's going to have to pit. Another car flying into the pit lane. Might have been Martin Truex Jr. in the 19. Westman, welcome to the stream. This game, I swear. All it took was a restart that time for Christopher Bell, and the right front tire had blown out. And he didn't even hit anything. That was another game glitch. Had to have known we were going to get one. And this is going to cost Bell another, probably 2 laps. Probably going to cost him 2 laps. Most of the cars did pit under that caution. But he is going to be, he was already probably 2 to 3 laps down before the yellow because of the accident being involved in it. Now he's probably going to be even more laps down. We got Kevin Harvick wrecking somehow on pit road. He's got nowhere to go. 20 of Bell trying to get around him and will. Bell will finally make it out of the pit lane here. Oh, don't do that. Come on, car. God. Why does it do that? Like, I'm barely on the gas. Pit road glitch. And then the restart glitch. Or like the biggest glitches in this game that happen on a frequent basis.
Car right. Clear, clear, clear.
R6, welcome to the stream. No, they have not released another patch. Not since last Thursday, I believe was the last one still. For PS4 at least. Right side Bell's back to fresh tires again. Try to stay out and hope for the best. Have that bad feeling we're going to get ran over by drivers on fresh tires when pit stops go out of sequence again. The AI doesn't check up in the game. So if you're just a lot slower than them because you're on older tires, even if you don't have damage, they're just going to run right into you. And on a track like this where there's a little grip, you got no chance to save it. They'll score 33rd. Somebody else just dropped out of the race. They're 3 wide getting into the corner at Darlington. Oh my goodness, are they going to make it off the exit of turn 4? They definitely got stacked up, and here goes Christopher Bell down to the inside to try and pass them all. What a move by Bell after the checkup with the cars in front of him. He was only able to really get by one, though. Wiggle off turn 2. I'm not sure about Xbox. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Tristan, as well. I only have PS4. I haven't looked since leaving for Martinsville on Saturday for any updates, so I have no clue if any other, you know, STEM or Xbox have had updates since then. I know PS4 was the first to get the 3rd patch. I don't know if the others have gotten their 3rd patch or not yet. That might be what they're waiting on before they release another one here for the PS4. I mean, this is going to be a season best finish for Christopher Bell. 33rd already. That's the bright side of things. Definitely tell the speed.
Got one right.
Been knocked out of the 20 at Bell. He flew past these guys.
Clear, clear, clear.
The last
Got
time
one
he had
right.
caught him.
Clear, clear. Stay left. Got one right.
Contact with the 53,
Clear all around.
52.
Got one right. Got one right. Clear, clear. Car right.
Big wiggle. Oh
Right.
my
Stay
goodness.
right. Stay right. All clear. Got one
Down
right.
to the
Got
inside
one
of the
right.
racetrack.
All
Denny
around.
Hamlin gets collected. Not sure if a tire actually went down on the 20 at Bell. I don't think a tire went down. Tyler Reddick is actually the race leader right now. Blaney's in 2nd, and Bubba Wallace is in 3rd.
Car right. Clear all around.
I'll try to get up to speed here into turn 3.
Got one right.
Here goes Blaney.
Clear, clear, clear.
Gonna wear the tires out quite a bit more on the 20 after that spin as well.
Car right. Clear all around. Clear
See
all
any
around.
hope for the game? I think they'll make minor improvements with every patch they make, but honestly, this game, ultimately, I don't think will ever be a complete good game. And no matter how many patches they come out with, I feel like there's just too much work to be done. And if, you know, they would have had a better game at release, they might have had a better chance at fixing everything, because there would have been less issues, if that makes sense at all. Don't even want to risk really taking the wave. I mean, well, we might as well take the wave around, because we had a flat tire on the last restart even though we pitted. We pitted, and then it said we blew a right front tire on the restart. We didn't even make contact with the wall or another driver, so I don't understand. Debris does not fall off of cars in this game either. I had high hopes for this race, honestly. I know we were, you know, starting at the back, but until we spun the first time, things were looking pretty good. We got another trip later this season, even though it's an extra 100 miles. I think we could get a good run or a good car. We might end up qualifying that next race, trying a different strategy. But maybe we can get the track position at the front, kind of run our own race, who knows. I think that's Bubba Wallace in the 23 right in front of the 20 at Bell right now. Top 3 all right here. Bell to the outside. Oh, that was a bad idea. The car spins forever in this game, by the way. Oh, big hit. Big crash. That's going to be a caution. Bell's going to stay out of the pits. took the wave around.
Next time by. One left, all clear.
Couldn't tell who hit him. I think it was Anthony Alfredo, the 38. I know what you're thinking. Why didn't you pit when you had a right front tire down? Well, I didn't pit because we blew a right front tire anyway. So I figured if I could get one lap back before losing it again, it's better than not getting any laps back before losing a tire. So, oh, we got a lot of cars coming into the pits all of a sudden. Kyle Busch is wrecked at the front of the pit entrance. Oh my gosh, car. What are we doing? Let's go into the pit box. Oh my gosh. I was just asked if I had any hope for this game. We're up to 29th on the restart at least. I'd like more schemes too, that'd be pretty cool. We got a lot of other stuff to fix first. They're just gonna have these 2 paint schemes per driver and, you know, the gameplay gets fixed, I'm down. It still says I'm low on fuel. I don't understand why. We know we could probably go about 38 laps. That's about how far the AI went. That was without a caution earlier when they did that. About 40 laps roughly. Bell's still 29. I don't think he's going to pass any other cars unless we have DNFs. Why doesn't do this? Is the car handling like junk now with all the... Oh my gosh. Well, just like NASCAR Heat, the battery dies. I didn't even know my battery was low. But the battery dies, and the car just goes straight up the track. It does not pause like a normal game. Of all the things they could have fixed, they still did not fix that from Heat 5 to this. All right.
That's it. We're disqualified. Back it up.
What? All I did was unpause the game and we got DQ'd. And we somehow lost a position even though we DQ'd. You know what? Best finish of the season, 30th place for Christopher Bell. 0 for 5 in trying to make it to the end of a race. Oh for 5. Tyler Reddick will get the win. He's actually leading a lot of the race after Kyle Busch, I believe, had wrecked out. No, actually, Kyle Busch finished 24th. He must have just had a lot of damage because he finished 2 laps down. But Tyler Reddick with the win. Bubba Wallace second. Ryan Blaney third. William Byron fourth. Corey LaJoie rounds out the top 5. Chris Buescher 6th. Matt DiBenedetto 7th. Brad Keselowski 8th. Chase Elliott 9th. David Reagan rounds out the top 10. I have faith. We will win a race this season. We will get to the end of the race. All we got to do is win one race and we're in the playoffs. Battery died in the car. All I did was pause and unpause. And the game gave up on me. It disqualified me for doing that. For pausing the game and then unpausing it. And new glitches left and right here. 5 different winners in the first 5 races. I said all it takes is 1 win. We might have to win 2 races because we've had 5 different winners in the first 5 races of the year. First career win for Tyler Reddick, so a big time win for him. And the lady in black in Darlington. I can't do another race tonight. We didn't make it to halfway, I don't think. We were only like, what, 60, 70 laps at the most in. Wow, 1999 Super Chat. Thanks, Tim. Okay, you gave it your all. We actually, you know what? Honestly, though, when we come to Darlington later this year, it's going to be hard, obviously, not to spin out, but it will be in the nighttime, so the track will have a little bit more grip. I honestly think we could compete for a win. You may be saying, what are you doing? You know, what are you thinking? You're not going to compete for a win at Darlington, a full race on this game. Honestly, we might. I'm optimistic. Like, we had speed in the race car tonight. I mean, yeah, I spun on my own. I think I was still in it to at least increase positions, but it was that second accident that cost us, and all it really got transpired by was Chris Buescher being on pressured tires and running into the right side of us because he was so much faster than us. If we could just pit on same sequence with everybody and make it to each pit stop, just make it 38 to 40 laps into the run, you know, to pit with everybody, I think we can perform at Darlington. But anyway, Tyler Reddick with the win. So close. That is by far the biggest super chat I've gotten, by the way. So I really do appreciate that. Oh my goodness. Well, we can't take a look at the point standings, but next race of the season is Talladega. Man, this game is fun. Yes, it is. Big time. Big time, Ace. I'm actually going to take a look real quick at the see here. Take a look at our custom schedule real quick. Our sixth race of the year is Talladega. After Talladega, now listen up. After Talladega, Richmond and Martinsville are up next, but they're both only 50% races. Talladega, I'm assuming, is going to be like Daytona, where we're going to have speed to potentially win. I mean, we will on the super speedways, but I mean, that's 3 races in a row, plus the road course. After that, we go to Sonoma and Indianapolis. I have not been to either one of those 2 road courses, but of the 2 I have ran so far, Daytona road course on the career mode, which you guys haven't seen yet, it will be premiered, and then COTA for this season. I was competitive. I was competitive on speed. It's just a matter of me making it to the end of the race, and I think the road courses are probably the best chances of making it to the end of the race because things can get spread apart a lot easier. I honestly could see us getting to the end of the next 5 races, and hopefully we can win. Again, we might need to win twice. We got 5 different winners in the first 5 races, and now 4 of them, I mean, Reddick, you can kind of call it upset because he hasn't won in his career, but he's a competitive driver. I mean, he made the playoffs on points in real life this year. We'll see how it's all going to shape up. First 25 laps were good. Yes, the first 25 laps was the best oval racing that I have seen in this game yet. I just kind of stepped over the edge just a little bit, and I spun on my own when I spun that first time. And even after that, we were making good passes. We didn't wreck all the speed out of the race car the first time. The second time we did, but we wrecked the handling out of it too after the second one. We didn't wreck the handling out of it the first one. We knocked a tiny bit of speed out of it. Oh boy. Only had 10 cars finish on the lead lap today too. Well, like, share, and subscribe for more daily NASCAR content. We're making progress. 30th place today. We wrecked out a quarter of the field, but you know what? We're making improvements. We're making improvements. think you would have won if the game didn't have problems. We would have had to pass every car in the field, though, too. We probably could have made our... I mean, we made our own mistake early, but honestly, after that, we had probably more consecutive clean laps before the second wreck than what we did the first time. I'm optimistic for when we go to Darlington later this season. I really am. I think we got the setup in the car. I think I've got the grip to be able to be patient. I was patient. I was patient, but I still spun on my own. And that's just how tough this track is. And this game is definitely one of the... I mean, we had a brutal stretch of races, guys. Daytona, Coda, Nashville, Dirt, Bristol, and Darlington. First 5 races of the year. Then we go to Talladega. Like, that is a brutal first 6 races. Try and make it out alive. Down in the chat, what do you want to see next? Do you want to see, not tonight, but tomorrow, you want to see the next race at Talladega for the custom schedule season, or do you want to see the career mode episode that was recorded at the Daytona Road Course? Premieres will be anywhere between a half hour to an hour long in length. I can promise you tomorrow is going to be closer to an hour. There'll be highlights of the full race. But let me know down in the chat before we end the stream what you guys want to see. Obviously, if I'm having glitching... I have to work tomorrow, so if I'm having glitching issues with Talladega leading up to that, then we'll have the premiere, but we will have a video of NASCAR 21 Ignition on the channel no matter what tomorrow. But up to your pick of exactly what you want. Way to stick with it, man. Yeah. I'm sticking with this. I was, you know, upset last night. I told myself I wouldn't get upset. I'm not upset after this one. I'm actually somewhat optimistic, not for the game itself, but for our sake, that all we gotta do is get into the playoffs, and by the end of the season, I think we'll hopefully have some sort of consistency. But boy, are we going through some growing pains at the start of this season. Billy Kramer says career mode. Yeah, everybody vote down there. Career mode or custom schedule. What do you want to see? Again, custom schedule, next race is the Geico 500 at Talladega. And then the career mode is the Daytona Road Course, second race of the season there. It is going to be a very happy time when we go on to win our first race in both this and the career mode. I will tell you, I am going to be stoked when it happens. It is going to be an unbelievable moment, too. It's going to be like, oh my gosh, how did we do this? We got 1 vote for career mode. Definitely vote down below. Definitely vote. It might just be career mode anyway, because we've only had 1 vote. It says career mode. Like, share, and subscribe, though, for more daily NASCAR content. Again, if you have not already, we're extremely close to 1.1 thousand subs. We're only 5 away at the time of streaming. I don't know what we're at currently. Let's see. We are 4 away. We are 4 away from 1.1 thousand subs. Tell your friends. Tell your family. We're almost there. It's crazy because we just hit 1,000 like 3 weeks ago. So greatly appreciate the support as always. Career mode it is tomorrow. Daytona Road Course. I'll get to editing on that right now. Like, share, and subscribe as mentioned for more daily NASCAR content. Appreciate the support as always. On the road to becoming a NASCAR commentator down the road. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Daytona Road Course, NASCAR 21 Edition, Career Mode.